Tell me you're a spy without saying that you're a spy. So there are many ways that you say in the movies that somebody is a spy and they are snooping without ever really calling them a spy or saying that they're snooping. And one of the ways is, of course, the hat, the sunglasses, a trench coat, standing in a doorway, holding a newspaper, hiding behind it, or binoculars, watching someone through binoculars. Well, in the world of James Bond, in the movies, cameras have often been used many times to indicate that, hey, Bond is spying and snooping at this moment, or he has stumbled across some very important information and he's going to take a picture of it. Well, many cameras in the world of Bond have been used as props to just help him blend in, such as in From Russia with Love. And he's using the camera and just looking like a tourist, and meanwhile, he's getting information from his informant, telling her to speak into the recorder that was actually hidden inside the camera. So that was just kind of a prop to help him fit in. Many cameras in the Bond movies have been used as tools for other things other than a camera, or even as a weapon, such as in License to Kill, where the laser beam comes shooting out of here. So cameras have been used as weapons. Now, or again, just helping Bond to blend into his environment. Make it look like he's just taking pictures of the general area. Except when you wind up with a camera like this. And I'm talking about a spy camera. Now, when Bond actually has a spy camera that he's using, you know that now all of a sudden we've got some important information that Bond is going to be discovering. And I was able to pick up this camera here, and I got to tell you, it was really quite a lovely find. So here we go. Here it is. This is the Minolta 16. A Minolta 16. It's made in Japan. And yeah, so the film fits right in under here. And it's a very basic point and click camera. Then there you go. And that's how oftentimes, a number of times, Bond has used little spy cameras to take the pictures of the important documents that he had just discovered. When you see a little spy camera like this, now all of a sudden, it changes the mood. It changes the whole feeling of the scene. It went from him just kind of generally looking at some documents on a desk. Sure, the camera could focus in, the music gets a little ominous, and it can tell you, the camera could tell you, and the facial expression of Bond could tell you that he just found something very important, and it's going to be used later in the story. But often he'll actually take the picture as well. Now you know how important that was. They do that in many, many spy movies. They'll use the spy camera to give that indication, to add that little bit of extra intrigue. That's in the old movies. I mean, pretty much in the newer movies now, the camera is in the glasses, or it's the cell phone. I mean, everyone's walking around carrying a cell phone these days. going like this, either taking a picture of themselves. You see that oftentimes where somebody's taking a picture of themselves and they turn to where the subject they're watching is right behind them in the camera shot, and they're pretending to take a selfie when actually they're watching the person behind them. I think people probably use that little bit almost in day-to-day life these days. But or like in the Mission Impossible movies, the camera is a contact lens, and it's either transmitting video or you can blink and take a photograph. So that's how technology has changed, and you can give that same feel to the movie. But I gotta say, there is something about the little spy camera that it adds a little bit of physical realness to it. The contact lens thing, it just kind of seems fantasy almost. Like, oh, that could never, that's like way out there. The cell phone is probably, more realistic for things these days. But in the old movies, having the little camera, it just really added something to it. I kind of miss it. I kind of miss that, and when we have movies that go retro and they use the old physical props, I think we all love that because I think we all miss the world before everything was just digital and immediate. If you think about the immediate part as well, I mean, it probably is better for actual spying because with this film, you would take the picture, hope that all your settings for the film were going to be correct, hope that the document was legible that you took a picture of. You couldn't review it. You had to develop the film in order to know if the picture actually came out. Well, now with the cell phone, you can snap the picture, immediately look at it and be like, yeah, that's clear, or I need another shot. There's no developing, so you could immediately take the picture and send it to who needs it. There's no wait time. If anything were to happen to you on the mission, whatever you discovered is already on its way. So that's one of the other, if you think about it, it's kind of silly in movies where they have the evidence of something on their phone and they could still be caught with it and it's deleted and they're just like, okay, we caught you before you got this back to headquarters. I mean, why would they not have snapped the picture and immediately have sent it to headquarters? I mean, that's what the technology is there for. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, the little spy camera that I found, but kind of what it symbolizes in the old spy movies, in the Bond movies, and just it changed the feel to those movies. And it was a way for the film or the TV show to just say, hey, this person is spying, they're snooping. And once that camera came out, then they found an important piece of information, and it moved the storyline along and kept you emotionally involved in the scene. So anyway, I appreciate you watching this video. Tell me maybe some of the other things you're thinking of too. What, how do you tell someone is a spy without saying they're a spy? All right, I'll look forward to your comments. Talk to you next time. Bye.